Con el número 15, número 20, Orestes Torres. Coaches, entrenadores, Daniel Scott y Leonardo Pérez. Los oficiales para el partido, Jesse Díaz, Ender Henry y Norla Guión. Please rise to heard the national anthem from Cuba and Bahamas. Favor de todo ponerse de pie para escuchar los himnos nacionales de Bahamas y Cuba.
referees. I go get the referees. And we're about to jump. It's the gold medal game between the Bahamas and Cuba. It should be a good one. The opening tap goes to Mestre. Mestre on the right side of the floor. Navigating things. Mestre to Rivero. Rivero with the pull-up. No good. Rebound. Roll. Here comes Gray. Gray on the left side of the floor. Gets it inside to Colby. Opposite to Hines. Splash!
Kaboom!
Rivero gets it to Granda. Left side wing, Mestre up top. Louis Haiti, no bueno. Rebota, Rivero, block shot, roll. Rivero again, good.
And Rivera had an excellent game last night, Rashidi, as he was a catalyst, leading scorer for that Cuban team that beat the Virgin Islands.
He certainly was. Got off to a great early start. And Rivero goes to the free throw line for the traditional three-point play. It's up and well, what happened? Yeah, the show. I was confused for a minute. I thought maybe because it was our 20th game in 5 days, I was seeing things.
And the Bahamas team have some help as their women's team is already in the building as they set to start
Roll
Tuesday.
with the pull-up. No bueno. Rebota, Kobe. Out of bounds. And typically the top-rated officials referee the championship game. And Casey Henry is out there. And we'll get you the rest of the names in a minute. So Granda gets it to Haka. Haka on the right side wing. Louis Haiti and Kobe battling down there.
And there it goes, as we talked about in the pregame, that physical play as Kobe called for the foul on Louis Haiti.
So Granda will inbound on the sideline. Gets it to Mestre. No hay canasto. Rebota. Kobe throws it ahead to Hines. Hines for two. So Bahamas up 5-3 early.
Hines was able to snuck out as nobody followed him for the easy bucket.
Granda, right side wing, entry pass gets into Haka. Haka being guarded by Johnson. Back to Louis Haiti. Cross court pass to Mestre. Rebota, Rivero. And he's called for steps. So Johnson doing the ball handling for the Bahamas. Looks inside to Roll. Roll. Banging with Rivero. And Roll is called for the hook.
Good call by the official as Roll used his elbow and hooked the defender down on the baseline.
And that's a major problem because that's Roll's second personal foul. Immediate mente.
And coach, that is not the referee you want to shout out.
So Mestre handling the rock. Gives it to Louis Haiti. Gives it to Rivero down low. Lost the handle, got it back, no good. Rebound, Kobe. So here comes Gray. Gray across the timeline. Leaves it for Kobe. Gets it to Hines. Hines using the screen of Kobe. Goes to the right side, the pull-up. Short. Rebound, Granda. So Granda pushes it across the timeline. Finds a lane. Leaves it for Haka. Possession goes to the Bahamas.
And Haka not really known for his shooting ability. He's in there for rebounds and defense.
Yesterday he was a menace on the boards against the U.S. Virgin Islands squad. Johnson brings it across the timeline. Working on Haka. Gray gets it into Colby. Knocked away by Mestre. Mestre on the run. Mestre. Rivero lost it. Mestre looking for Granda from the corner. Splash.
Kaboom.
So Hines gets it to Ferguson. Johnson to Gray. Gray inside to Colby. Colby gets it to Gray. Gray penetrates the middle of the lane. The floater. Good.
Beautiful tear drop by Gray as he was able to get the ball over the defender.
So Mestre across the timeline, being guarded by Gray. Mestre goes left. Move it! Block shot Ferguson. Gray to Hines. Block shot Granda. And Cuba was running without the ball. Gray to Johnson. Johnson left side of the floor. Leaves it for Colby. Colby no good. So possession goes to Cuba.
And as I was saying earlier, it's a little loud behind us because the national team of the Bahamas women's are already in the building as they get set to go Tuesday.
That's right. And they got their coordinated cheers going. Louis IT in the post on the right side. Gets it to Rivero from a distance.
Rivera with the roll.
Good. So Hines across the timeline gets it to Gray. Gray gets Johnson on the wing. Looking inside. Ferguson. Ferguson working on Rivero. Good. Beautiful spin move by Ferguson. Rivero fouled by Ferguson. He'll shoot two.
Nice bounce pass by Mestre as he found Rivero cutting to the basket.
So the score is 9-8 in favor of the Bahamas. Rivero misses his first. Second free throw, no good. Rebound, Johnson. So here comes the Bahamas. Hines on the left side of the floor. Looking inside. Colby. Tough shot, no good. Rebound, Louis IT. Here comes Mestre. Mestre gets it to Haka. Haka to Granda. Granda to Rivero. Bueno!
Right now, Rivera looks like he's the go-to man as he's all over the place.
Gray to Johnson. Corner three. Splash!
Kaboom!
Rivero gets it to Haka. Left side wing. Pool! No good. Rebound. Hines. They're off to the races. Gray goes baseline. Lots of traffic. Haka emerges with the rock. Haka! Big block! A meeting at the summit. Hines.
What a block by Johnson as he was able to recover. I'm not quite sure if he blocked that or he just got pinned by the rim.
I'm not sure either. but the presence of Johnson certainly made a difference on that play. So Rose checks into the ball game for the Bahamas. Rose, left side wing, goes inside to Ferguson. No good. Possession stays with the Bahamas. So the officials having a discussion. So Rose at the top of the key. Rose goes middle. Gets it to Colby. Colby working on Louis Haiti. Falta personal, Louis Haiti. Torres replaces Louis Haiti. Colby. First attempt is good. Colby's second free throw. Good. So Bahamas up 14-10 with 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. Mestre to Haka. Rivero, top of the key, thought about it. Gets it to Mestre. Uses the Rivero screen. Nice screen and roll, but Rivero couldn't hang on. Possession stays with Cuba.
And I know we have a lot of Cuba fans listening and watching on the net. Want to say hello to Radio Rebel from Jorge Luis Cabrera, one of the referees of Cuba in this same tournament.
And he's been doing an outstanding job with the whistle. Mestre from a distance, splash.
Good looking shot by the point guard.
So Hines with the ball handling responsibilities for Bahamas. Gets it to Davis. The jump shot from the corner. Scott Farrington didn't get it to go. Mestre on the run. Mestre to Granda from a distance, no good. Davis with the save to Hines. And they're off to the races. Steal, Granda. Here comes Cuba. Mestre saying, let's settle things down. So Mestre goes inside to Granda. Torres wide open. No good. Torres clears it to Mestre.
And that's what Haka gives you. He gives you that extra possession.
Haka to Torres. Mestre goes baseline. Leaves it for Torres. From a distance, no good. Rebound. Farrington gets it to Hines. Hines working on Mestre. Left side of the floor. Turnover. Haka. Here comes Mestre. Drops it to Haka.
Haka way above the rim as he got the drop pass from Mestre.
Haka got up to get down. Cuba with their first lead of the game. 15-14 over the Bahamas with 1:22 to go in the opening quarter. As we resume play, the Bahamas with possession. Gray handling the rock. Brings it across the timeline. Gets it to Davis, left side wing. Working on Torres. To the middle. Threw it off the glass. Think he was just trying to get his own rebound. Here comes Rivero. Rivero with the finger roll.
Beautiful drop step. That's that Euro 1-2 by Rivero. He's had a good game so far.
So Rose, right side wing. Pass it inside to Farrington. Call for the offensive foul.
Already we can see how physical it is in that paint, as both teams very big.
So that's the first foul on Farrington. Mestre being guarded by Gray. Haka from a distance, very short.
And I don't think that's his game. Haka is more of a penetrator. It's not one they want shooting threes.
So Valdez checks into the ball game, replacing Granda. Gray. Across the timeline, 18 seconds on the shot clock, 25 on the game clock. Screen, roll, turnover. So Mestre holding for the last shot of the first quarter, 12 seconds to go. Guarded by Gray. Mestre finds Valdez, no good. Rebound Farrington. The last second heave by Gray almost went in, but did not. So at the end of the first quarter, it's Cuba 17, Bahamas 14.
More important, Rashidi, Cuba has not used their big fella, Eustace. So he has 3 more quarters and hasn't picked up a foul yet.
That's right, and yesterday he came into the game late, and I really feel like he was the difference between winning and losing against the U.S. Virgin Islands yesterday. So Bahamas with possession to open the second quarter. Colby gets it to Rose, to Gray. Gray looking inside to Davis, nothing doing there. Johnson at the top of the key. 10 seconds, Johnson, beautiful spin move.
Spin cycle.
Gets your whites white and your colors bright. So the foul called on Justice as he enters the game. Johnson's first free throw is good.
And now I see why the coach was trying to save him for the later part of the game, as he just checked in and has already picked up his first foul.
Second free throw, good. Cuba 17, Bahamas 16. 9:35 to go in the second quarter. Torres to Haka, right side wing. Number one, there's no one out there. And because of the slim numbers that I mentioned earlier in the tournament, Casey Henry thought the 7 was a 1, so the foul is actually on Rose. Oliva finds Valdez. Oliva, pull up, splash.
Olivia's last 2 games hasn't been really offensive minded. Let's see if he can get off the snob.
So Johnson at the top of the key, calling for a screen from Colby. Gets it, finds Rose. Rose to the middle of the floor. The pull up, no good. Justice crashes the board but loses it to Johnson. Johnson saying, let's settle it down. Gets it to Gray. Gray finds a lane, left hand lay, good.
And the big fella was coming over but kind of hesitated as he didn't want to pick up his second foul.
So Gray whistled for his foul. And that's his first. Rose replaced by Hines. So Valdez across the timeline, gets it to Torres, top of the key, waiting on Oliva. Oliva on the right side, goes to the middle of the floor, finds Haka from the corner, no bueno. Here comes the Bahamas, Gray. Blocking foul called on Oliva. And that's the spark plug for Cuba off of the bench. Whistle for his first.
Rashidi, Justice, and Colby are down there battling. Almost look like a UCF fight.
So Gray at the top of the key, trying to work on Oliva. From a distance, splash.
Confident shot by Gray as he able to step beyond the arc for the 3.
Haka to Justice. Valdez looking inside to Haka. Haka working on Johnson. Spin move, too strong. Colby with the rebound. Here comes Johnson. Johnson across the timeline. Orchestrating things, he penetrates but loses it. Luckily, it takes a carom off of the foot of Valdez. Stays with the Bahamas. Hines at the top of the key. Goes to the middle of the floor. Hines with the penetration. Foul call on Valdez.
Remember that commercial that came out and said speed kills?
Well, there's a whole lot of speed in the backcourt for the Bahamas. Hines, Rose, and Gray. First free throw is good.
Feel like we're at the Indy 500 out here.
So Hines to shoot his second. Good. Rodriguez checks in for Haka. 23-19 Bahamas. So Rodriguez handling for Cuba. Justice gets it to Valdez. Valdez on the left side of the floor. Gets it to Rodriguez. Rodriguez penetrates the middle, drops it off for Torres. Bueno.
Beautiful drive in the lane. Brought 3 defenders to him, was able to kick the ball to Valdez for the jump shot.
So Gray, middle of the 4, gets it to Kobe. Kobe hands it off to Gray. Gray gets it to Hines. Hines with the penetration, drops it off for Kobe. Kobe couldn't get the handle. And he ran into that brick wall of Justice, the long arm of the law. Oliva lost control, found Justice. Oh, look at Justice!
The big fellow with a little versatility. Justice saying, I'm a 7-footer, but I got some ball handling skill.
So Johnson up top, drops it off for Kobe. Kobe lost the handle.
And I think they're going to have to switch balls because the last 3 possessions, players not able to hold the ball.
So Roll checking in for Kobe. Casey Henry has seen enough, switches the ball. We got a good crowd in here for the championship game. So, Oliva gets it to Rodriguez. Rodriguez on the left side of the floor. Oliva cuts baseline, penetrates the middle. Ooh, sensacional.
As Olivia was able to get to the bucket and switched it to the left hand for the easy lay-in.
So Roll working on Justice. Gets it to Gray. Gray fouled by Rodriguez.
And that was one of those NBA continuations. As you don't normally see that in FIBA or international basketball.
So Cuba's coach is asking the FIBA official, is there continuation here now? Gray with the 3-point play. So Rodriguez into Justice. Poor pass from Justice, but deflected by Roll. Rodriguez to inbound on the baseline for Cuba. Oliva, left side baseline, thought about it. Left side wing, no good. Rebound. Bahamas. Here comes Gray. Rose handling the rock. Inside to Roll. Roll, nice move, too strong. Tap back, no good. Rebound, Justice. Gets it to Rodriguez. Rodriguez, Oliva goes baseline. To Valdez from the corner, too strong. Torres, rebota. Rodriguez says, espérate. So Torres at the top of the key. Looking inside to Justice. Oliva, short corner, no good. Rebound, Johnson.
Justice just moved Roll out of the lane like he was a little piece of thread.
Roll, short corner, right side. Saying, clear out. Let me work on the big fella. Roll. Who you rolling with? 28-25, Bahamas.
That's going to be a tough matchup for Justice as Roll is able to step out and shoot from beyond the arc.
So Justice gets it to Oliva on the left side. Valdez, top of the key. Looking inside to Torres. Valdez, fade away, no good. Rebound. Here comes Gray. Gray with the short runner, no good. Rebound, Oliva. Oliva pushing it. Valdez gets it to Torres. Penetration, right hand, too strong. Here comes Hines. Foul call on Rodriguez. Hines will shoot 2.
And how would you like to see that coming at you? About 80 miles per hour. Hines able to draw the contact, goes to the line to shoot 2.
So Cuba calls timeout. The score, Bahamas 28, Cuba 25, 3:38 to go in the opening half. So Hines to the free throw line for the Bahamas. He already has 10 points in the ball game. Good. And the backcourt is who made the difference yesterday in their victory. Hines and Gray. Hines' second free throw is good, so already a dozen for the speedy point guard from the Bahamas. Justice gets it to Rodriguez. Inside to Rivero, short corner jumper, no good. Rebound, roll. Gets it to Gray. From the corner, no good. Rose, rebound. Oliva. Oliva being guarded by Rose. Rodriguez, left side of the floor, looking inside to Justice. Rivero gets it to the top of the key. Down low to Justice. The left hand is good.
Big fella looking very good down in the low as he took his time, was very patient. Good for 2.
So they go inside the roll. Working on Rivero. Sets a screen for Rose. Hines penetrates. Ooh. Tough pass to Kobe. Bain checks into the ball game for the first time. He replaces Roll. 30-27 Bahamas over Cuba. 2:33 to go in the first half. So Oliva handling the rock. He's being guarded by Gray.
And Gray is one of those guards, just like Oliva, is going to pressure the ball.
They go back inside to Justice. Colby says, move it. Justice got away with the hook.
Big fella from Bahamas said, you got me the first time, not this time.
So Gray across the timeline. Guess it's a Rose. Bain penetrates. Try to drop it off to Colby. Deflected by Justice. Here comes Oliva. Oliva on the left side of the floor, waiting for Justice.
Look at the battle going on down in the lane.
Oliva Drives down the lane, lost the handle. Stays with Cuba. 1:46 to go in the opening half. So Oliva, right side wing. Rodriguez, penetration. Offensivo. Foul call on Rodriguez.
Justice and Colby, that's like a Mike Tyson, Evander Holyfield fight going on down there.
Hopefully there will be no ear biting tonight. Gray across the timeline. Working on Oliva. Good deny by Justice.
Big fella's very nimble.
Here comes Cuba. Oliva handling the rock. Looking inside. Nothing doing there. Rivero, top of the key. Justice posts in the middle of the lane. The fadeaway. Good.
And just like last night, Justice has came in the game and been a big difference maker.
Justice has been served. Gray. The pull up. No good. Rebound. Gray. Gets it to Rose. Rose pulls it out. Penetration. Gets it to Colby. Short jumper. Good. 32-29. 47 seconds to go in the first half. And what a first half it has been.
We got a good one.
Oliva being guarded by Gray on the left side of the floor. Rivero, top of the key. Rivero on the penetration. That's a tough shot. Rivero gets it back. Gives it to Rodriguez in the corner. Gets it to Oliva. Shot clock violation.
So great defense by the Bahamas team as they was able to cause a shot clock violation.
So Gray being guarded by Oliva. 15 seconds on the game clock. Almost in sync with the shot clock. Gray gets a screen from Colby. Penetration, drops it off to Colby! Get up to get down, big fella.
And that's the way you end the half, Rashidi, as Colby came down the lane way above the rim for the Monster Jam. And as the first half comes to an end, it's the Bahamas 34, Cuba 29.
Here we go. Bahamas 34, Cuba 29. Cuba gets possession to start the second half of this gold medal game. Rodriguez getting heavy minutes tonight. Mestre back at the point. Rodriguez waiting for Rivero. Early defensive pressure by Bahamas. Louis Haiti from the corner, no good. Shortest guy on the court got the rebound. Johnson fouled by Louis Haiti.
And Haiti looks at him on the floor.
Like, I didn't foul you.
Yeah.
Louis Haiti, one of our favorite players of the tournament. Real good guy, real good player. The leader of this Cuba squad, and they've been playing exceptionally well. So Johnson goes to the free throw line. First free throw, good.
And for the Bahamas team in the first half, it was a backcourt tandem of Hines and Gray who led them in scoring with 12 and 10 points.
Second free throw, good. Rodriguez on the right side of the floor. Louis Haiti, top of the key. Gets it to Haka. Inside to Mestre. I'm sorry. Mestre to the top of the key. Haka, left side of the floor. Louis Haiti tries to find Rivero down low, not happening. Turnover. So Johnson goes inside the roll. Roll working on a Rivero. Too strong down there, doesn't get it to go. Rivero with the rebound.
A lot of contact as Rolf.
To Mestre, Mestre to Haka. Louis Haiti thought about it. So Louis Haiti being a little too unselfish at this point.
Hasn't quite found his rhythm yet. Not got into this game as he only has 2 points.
So Gray pushes it, gets in the teeth of the defense. Gets it to Colby. Gray stays on the left side, tries to go baseline. Short jumper, no good. Roll, tap, roll, put back, good.
Big fellow, very versatile as he can play inside and out.
So Mestre to Rivero. Haka, left side. Gets it to Rodriguez. Rodriguez goes middle. Haka, wide open, no good. Rebound, roll. And Colby is fouled by Haka. He'll have to earn these two.
Cuba not getting back in transition as Rowe was able to outrun Louis IT. Haka with the personal.
Colby shooting two. First one's good. Bahamas second free throw. No good. Rebound, Rodriguez. He's off to the races. Pull up. Short. Rebound, put back, Rodriguez.
Rodriguez able to shoot the ball and get his own rebound.
That's just hustle right there. 39-31. Johnson. Rose denied on the wing by Rodriguez. Roll. Working on Louis Haiti. So Rivero got his mitts on it. Casey Henry calls held ball.
By way of possession, stays with the Bahamas. Beautiful defense by Cuba as Johnson unable to get the ball in. 5-second call. Turnover. Cuba with possession.
So Mestre to inbound for Cuba. Rodriguez advancing the ball against Rose. Gets it across the timeline. Finds Rivero at the top of the key. Louis Haiti to Haka. Haka goes inside to Rivero. Rivero turnaround jumper. Good.
And Rashidi, I don't know if you noticed, but I haven't seen Granda in a long time.
That's right. Rivero, I think, getting the most minutes in a game of the tournament thus far. So Johnson uses the Colby screen. Gray from a distance. No good. Rebound. Louis Haiti gets it to Haka. Mestre pushes it, pulls it. Good.
Great stop and pop jump shot by Mestre.
So Gray across the timeline, looking inside the roll. Roll to Gray on the cut. In amongst the trees, he adjusted his shot. No good. Rebound Rivero. Rodriguez getting heavy minutes today. We hadn't seen him much prior to tonight. So the foul called on Johnson. His first. Davis replacing Colby. Hines replacing Johnson. Mestre. Pull up. Short. Rebound. Louis Haiti. Move it. Roll with the block shot. Possession goes to the Bahamas.
Louis Haiti still waiting to get off, as his Cuban team is going to need him if they're going to win this game.
Bahamas able to disrupt the Cuban offense most of the night. Roll, gets it to Gray. Gray uses the roll screen. Nice hesitation, jump shot, good!
There goes that backcourt tandem, Batman and Robin.
Louis to Haka. Haka, Louis Haiti for three. Rebound, Gray. Here comes the Bahamas. Ahead to Roll. Who you rolling with?
And right now the Cuban team is just getting beat. Transition as they look a step slow.
So Mestre being guarded by Gray. Haka trying to get it inside on Hines. Not happening. Falta personal. Esid Blanco calls the foul on Orlando Hines. That's his first.
It's a good sight to see that the British Virgin Island fans are sticking around for the championship game.
It is indeed. Rodriguez from the corner. In and out. Here comes the Bahamas. Gray handling things. Roll, lost the handle. Rose gets it, gives it to Gray.
So the shot clock was reset, and there wasn't a change of possession. So the referee got it correct, put it down to 16.
So Hines gets it to Roll. 9 seconds on the shot clock. Roll, working from there. No good. Rebound, Louis Haiti. Louis Haiti gets it ahead to Mestre. Louis Haiti looking inside. Gets it to Rivero. Rivero working out down there. A whole lot of contact. Foul call on Bennett Davis.
And Rivera, the one consistent scorer on this Cuba team. It's clear to see that that's who they're looking for right now.
So Davis, second foul. Colby replacing Magnum Roll. Mestre to Louis Haiti. Louis Haiti puts it on the floor with the left. Gets to the rack, and he's fouled. Will shoot 2.
Big fella got some moves. As he was able to draw the contact, he heads to the charity stripe to shoot 2.
That's the second foul on David Bennett. Free throw is good. Louis Haiti's second attempt up and good. C. White, did we shout out our folks in Cuba already?
I sure did.
Okay, good. Making sure we take care of mi familia in Cuba. Hines gets it to Rose. In the corner to Gray. The pull up. Good.
Nice looking pull-up jump shot by Gray.
45-37. Bahamas in control throughout. Rodriguez gets it to Rivero. Soria into the ball game. Turnover. Here comes the Bahamas. Gray lost his footing. Hines to Rose. Right side wing. Gets a screen from Davis. Rose wide open. Steps a little closer. Short jumper no good. Tapped out to Rodriguez. Mestre with the push. Gives it to Rodriguez. Apúntelo.
Rodriguez able to come off the bench and giving this Cuban team some good minutes.
45-40 Bahamas. Inside to Colby. Rose at the top of the key. Gets it to Hines on the right side. Screened by Davis. Hines gives it to Gray. Gray penetrates. The short runner. Good.
And Rashidi, I think this is the first time I've seen all 3 speed demons in the game at the same time for the Bahamas. You got your Porsche. You got your Corvette.
And you got your Lamborghini.
There you go.
Mestre. From a distance. Splash.
Shooter's roll.
47-43. 2:35 to go in the third quarter. This is going to be a good one. Rose at the top of the key. Gets a screen from Colby. Colby pops up top. Gets it to Hines. Right side of the floor. Gray to Hines.
No shot as the ball was still in his hands.
Hasid Blanco, the Puerto Rican referee, says, no, no, no.
As you would say, Rashidi, no bueno.
No bueno. So Mestre across the timeline. Louis Haiti trying to get it inside the Justice. Deflected by Colby. Davis, get up, big fella. May have taken off from a little too far. Davis with the up fake. Justice trying to use the long arm and long legs of the law.
Big fella couldn't get down to the ground to get the ball. Tried to sneak one in, got caught.
So Johnson to inbound.
Davis took off on a dunk attempt, but was quickly grounded.
So Johnson, right side wing, leaves it for Hines. Hines with the pull up. No good. Rebound, Rodriguez to Mestre. Mestre pulls it out. Mestre looking for Louis Haiti. Had him open briefly, didn't find him. Rodriguez uses the Justice screen at the roundabout, no good. So Johnson across the timeline. Working on Mestre. Find Hines. Hines switches to Gray. Davis. Hines penetrates the middle. What? Oh, baby!
And Hines!
No way!
And the little fella took off and dunked it over Justice.
Da-da-da, da-da-da. Mestre to Soria. No good. Rebound. Davis. Here comes Gray. Gray. And that was the play of the tournament.
To anyone that missed that, these games are being put on YouTube.
Oh my goodness.
So you can go on YouTube and rewind the footage as Hines took off. The little fella got some boyoings.
Everybody's asking for the replay on our monitor. I think I could charge $1 a replay right now.
I definitely will be going on YouTube to see the footage of that tonight.
Hines being guarded by Mestre. Rose on the right side. Cuba in a zone. Colby from the corner. Splash. What a way to end a quarter. 51-43 Bahamas.
And a play like that just gave the Bahamas full momentum. Let's see how the Cuban team starts this fourth quarter.
Remember, after this game, will be a award ceremony. We want you to stay. There will be an award ceremony after the game. We're really awarding the first, the gold medal, silver medal, and the third place, the bronze medal. So don't go. After the game will be the award ceremony.
That play right there was worth the price of admission by itself. Everybody's still talking about it too. So Cuba with possession to start the fourth quarter. Oliva being guarded by Rose. Torres to Oliva, inside to Justice. Justice with the fadeaway off the glass. Didn't get the roll. Rebound, Johnson. So Rose brings it across the timeline. Inside to Roll. Roll being guarded by Torres. Gets it to Hines. Repost. Roll. Roll banging. Right hand hook. Good.
Big fella was able to observe the contact. Nice shot over the left shoulder.
Excellent pass from Torres. Johnson says move it. Here comes Hines. Leaves it to Roll. Rose. Inside to Johnson. Johnson working out on Martinez.
Cuba needs to find a way to get a little bit momentum back on their side. As for the last 2 minutes, it's been all Bahamas.
Johnson's first free throw, no good. Bahamas enjoying a 10-point advantage with 9 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Second free throw, no good. Rebound, Justice. Soria drops it off for Martinez, and Martinez gets it to go.
Not quite the same feeling as the dunk, but Martinez able to stop the bleeding.
So that's Hines' second personal foul. Free throws, good. Rose replaced by Gray. Johnson being guarded by Martinez. Johnson with the penetration, gives it to Roll for two.
Beautiful cut by Roll as he slithered on the backdoor side of the baseline, able to make the bucket.
Oliva being guarded by Gray. Torres at the top of the key, gets it to Oliva. Looking inside to Justice. Back screen by Justice was vicious. Torres penetrates, gets it to Oliva. Martinez, pull up, short, rebound.
Yum.
Hines off the glass, no good. Rebound. Soria gets it to Martinez, to Soria, pull up. Rebound, Justice, the long arm of the law, doesn't get the roll. Rebound, Soria. So a couple of second chance opportunities for Cuba. Soria from a distance, no good. Rebound, Martinez off the side of the backboard, and here comes the Bahamas. Gray with the lob.
And Kobe might have pulled something as he landed awkwardly.
So the Bahamas trying to turn this multi-purpose complex
into a highlight factory.
We think alike. I didn't even have to say it. I just looked at him. Colby. Good. First free throw is good.
Me and Rashid has been working together for last 5 days.
Good.
We know what each other want to say.
It takes some broadcast teams a month to work 20 games together. We did it in 5 days. So Oliva being guarded by Gray. Lost it. Gray ahead. Layup.
And the wheels starting to fall off for this Cuba team as they seem 2 steps slower than the Bahamas.
So Torres goes to the right side. Layup, good. Strong drive from the big fella. Gray gets a screen. Hines goes baseline. Try to drop it off for Davis. Gets it to Roll. Roll, puts it up, no good. Justice with the rebound.
Roll trying to use his body to move the big fella. He wasn't having it.
So Martinez goes baseline and is tripped by Gray.
And I can't help but think Granda has to be injured, Rashidi. I haven't seen him the whole second half.
Yeah, and he's been big for Cuba throughout the tournament. So I'm inclined to agree with you, my brother. Martinez makes the first. Second free throw, no good. Rebound, Martinez. Tiptoes the baseline. And Bahamas call timeout, up 10 with 6:37 to go in the gold medal game. Roll brings it across the timeline for the Bahamas. Gets it to Rose. Rose tells Roll, get in the post, big fella. Rose penetrates, puts it off the glass, no good. But there for the tap back is Davis. So Rodriguez on the left side of the floor. Gets it to Torres, who dumps it down to Justice. Good.
Big fella making a lot of room in the lane as he was able to get the easy bucket.
So Roll with the spin cycle. Long arm of the La Justice blocked it. Foul call on Torres. Davis misses the first. Rebound, Cuba. So here comes Cuba. Rodriguez.
5 minutes and 43 seconds, Rashidi. That's still a lot of time to cut into this 10-point lead.
Certainly. I just heard my travel arrangements for tomorrow and I'm protesting a 5:15 pickup. What? So Torres gets it to Soria. Soria with the reverse. Bueno.
Spectacular move.
Rose gets it up the floor. Looking inside to Davis. Davis working on the smaller Soria. Leaves it to Gray. Hines wide open. They got to catch up to Hines. Good.
Hines might be the MVP, Rashidi.
He's
certainly
balling.
playing like it.
64-53. Bahamas, steal, Gray to Hines. And that's good sportsmanship by Hines, because that was a dangerous foul by Rodriguez.
.757 Hines was about to take off. The little fella can get up. Quentin Hall, you never had no hops like that. Never. Hines now with 15 points as he's 5 for 5 from the free throw line. He's had a solid all-around game.
5 for 5, 15 points, and the highlight of the tournament. Hines' second free throw is good.
Marvin Gray not too far with 18 points. So again, it's a dynamic duo, the backcourt of the Bahamas.
So Hostis comes out of the game. He seems spent. So Soria across the timeline. Torres, top of the key. Gets it to Martinez. Rodriguez. Torres thought about it. To the middle of the lane. Left hand, no good. Rivero with the putback.
Still a lot of time. Cuba down by 9.
So Davis swings it in. There's Roll. Rose penetrates. Finger roll, no good. Gray from a distance, no good. Rebound, Davis. And Gray says, let's settle it down. Meanwhile, Roll is like, come to me.
Not a bad idea.
So Hines going into the post to Roll. Roll trying to operate on the smaller Rivero. The repost. Short corner, splash.
And the big fella know what he was talking about as he demanded the ball from his guards.
Martinez met by Rose. Crossover, gets it to Torres. Soria. Soria goes to the middle of the floor, drops it off to Rodriguez. Rodriguez puts it on the floor with the left, gets to the middle of the lane. He was fouled. Casey Henry will report that the foul is on number 11. And that's the third personal foul on Bennett Davis. Bahamas call timeout. So Rodriguez to the free throw line with Cuba trailing by 13 with 3:34 to go in the gold medal game. First free throw, good. Second free throw, good. So Rose. Roll gets it, Davis. Top of the key, Gray opposite side, thought about it. Penetration, falta personal, and the bucket. So this Bahamas squad is rolling. 70-57. So Gray steps to the line to convert the three-point play. Good. So Rodriguez brings it across the timeline. Valdez gets it to Rivero. Rivero tries to get it inside to Torres. So Hines looking inside. Davis with the pop. No good. Rebound, Valdez. Great box out by Torres. Soria goes baseline. Foul called. So Soria heads to the free throw line.
So I'm here sitting down with my co-partner as well as the production crew trying to decide who to give the MVP to. And I'm looking at the stat line. Alonzo Hines have 19 points. Marvin Gray has 18. So then I go to the overall points, and both of them are averaging the same points in the tournament and the same assists.
And that's why yesterday I recommended that you interview both of them. So it's fitting that we did that yesterday because we could be looking at co-MVPs.
Don't know if we've ever had that in FIBA.
Oh, it's my homeboy Federico. Federico has done it all. He's announced, he's worked the camera, his production, he's eaten a lot of food.
Honestly speaking, both players are similar. They play the same. They're fast alike. They can both shoot it. I don't know if Gray got the hops like Hines. I haven't seen it, but throughout the whole tournament, both of those players has been very consistent.
They're both deciding factors in what makes the difference between W's and L's for the Bahamas squad.
So if the score holds serve with 2 minutes and 32 seconds left, it's going to be Bahamas with the gold, Cuba with the silver. Early on, the U.S. Virgin Islands won the bronze. So those three teams will move on to Central Basket.
Rivero to shoot a couple. First one's good. Second free throw, no good. Rebound, Rose. So Rose slows it down a bit. Roll with the screen. And Rose ran out of real estate. So here comes Cuba. Rodriguez handling. Gets it to Soria, screaming out cinco. That's 5 if you have no Spanish friends. Torres at the top of the key. Rivero gets it on the right side. Looking for Rodriguez. Rodriguez goes baseline. 24-second violation. Great defense by the Bahamas.
And just as Cuba ran out of time on the shot clock, they're running out of time in this game.
And Bahamas calling time. And Hines is saying, I can smell that goal, baby.
And I got to agree with him.
Virgin Island team, please go to the locker room. Virgin Island team, please go to the locker room now. U.S. Virgin Island, please go to the locker room area.
Just came from looking at the stat sheet. Looking at the
Bahamas being very deliberate, knowing that Father Time is on their side. Move it, says Soria. Turn around, no good. Rebound, Torres.
I think the coach had spooked him, was telling him it didn't hit the backboard, they hit the rim, and he just threw it up.
So Torres takes it from there. Splash.
So the time is running out. After winning silver in 2011, a minute away, it looked like this Bahamas team is going to be bringing home the gold.
And well deserved. Roll. Swings it to Hines. Hines from a distance. Splash.
And fitting. Somehow I knew he was going to hit that shot. This Bahamas team is going to be very tough in the future if they can keep their squad together.
Certainly will be. 75-61, 45 seconds to go in the ball game. Valdez.
So I've just been told, and I was kind of curious about that because I've never seen it happen.
Oh, really?
There are no MVP presentation in CARICOM tournament.
First free throw, no good for Soria.
I was trying to go back in my time as playing to remember who won the MVP trophy, and I couldn't think of anybody.
So in this instance, our opinion does matter. So as far as it goes, the co-MVPs are
Alonzo Hines and Marvin Gray.
So Rose gets it across the timeline, and Hines has the ball in his hands. So Hines goes baseline, doesn't even care to get a shot off, but Gray will. No good.
And the Cuba.
What?
Cuba. Alonzo Hines talking to the females of the women national team from the Bahamas, asking them if they smell the gold.
So layup for Rodriguez. Too little, too late. Bahamas 75, Cuba 64.
And the gold medal goes to the Bahamas. Cuba with the silver. U.S. Virgin Islands with bronze. Wonderful game by that Bahamian team as the backcourt of Alonzo Hines and Marvin Gaye was just too much for the Cuban national team. So after 5 days and 20 games, we have a championship. As I see a podium out there, I don't think they're going to send out the whole team. I think they're just sending out the captains from each team, as I know the whole team can't fit.
They certainly can.
On the podium that's on center court.
It's like a clown podium. You know, you got a clown car. So, well-deserved victory for the Bahamas. Roll walks off with the flag on his back. And even though we didn't mention him in MVP consideration, he was the rock for that team.
Magnum Roll, one of the best big men in this tournament. Didn't have the numbers today, but he definitely got them to that championship game.
Certainly did. So I'm working double duty. I got to get on the house mic in a minute, but it's truly been a pleasure working with the guys from FIBA Americas with the telecast. I truly appreciate the opportunity. It was truly a pleasure to work with you, C. White, and I'm looking forward to the Girls' Championships, which should be pretty cool.
Coming up next, the gold medal ceremony.
CBC Championship, U.S. Virgin Islands.
And the U.S. Virgin. Coming to the floor right now, the bronze medal U.S. Virgin Islands. There goes the U.S. Virgin Islands as they won bronze. Cuba placing second in the 2014 FIBA CBC games. They was a big, strong team. Ran out of gas.
And now, please welcome the gold medal team of the 2014 Caribbean Basketball Confederation Championship, the Bahamas. The U.S. Virgin Islands team, can we please have Lucy Richards and Don Herbert.
Clark, newly elected CBC president, and Don Clark, newly elected CBC president, and John
Kevin Shepard, Laval Peltier, Cutler Victor, Craig Williams Jr., Jason Edwin, Aaron Brown, Jonathan Gray, Xavier Richards, Jamal Samuel, Nazim Laurent Smith, and Philip Jones. Please stand in ascending numerical order, 4 through 15. And the trophy will be presented to the captain by Mr. Brian Clark. Mr. Brian Clark will present the trophy to the U.S. Virgin Islands captain, Kevin Teeman Shepard. The silver medals will be presented by Mr. Lucy Richards, FIBA America's president, and Mr. and Mrs. LLC representative, the Honorable Myron Wallin.
Honorable Dr.
Orlando Smith will help President Lucy Richards share out the silver medals to Cuba. Number 4, Alexis Istin. Number 5, Osman Oliva. Number 6, Javier Busquets. Number 7, Yasser Rodriguez. Number 8, Johannes Soria. Number 9, Islan Valdez. Number 10, William Aranda. Number 11, Johannes Aka. Number 12, Johan Louis. Number 13, Esteban Martinez. trophy will be presented by Mr. Orlando Smith and presented to Cuba's captain, William Granda. So the premier, Dr. Orlando Smith, will present the third place silver medal trophy to William Granda. The Honorable Dr. Orlando Smith will give out the championship medals along with Mr. Lucy Richard, the FIBA American President, to the Bahamas squad. Mitchell Johnson. Number 5, Alonzo Hines. Number 6, Marvin Gray. Number 7, Ray Rose. Number 8, Eugene Payne. Number 9, Scott Farrington. Number 10, Lyndon Rose. Number 11, Bennett Davis. Number 12, Anwar Ferguson. Number 13, Big Dwight Colby. Number 14, the bigger Kadeem Colby. And number 15, the big man in the middle, Malcolm Rowe. The trophy will be presented by FIBA America's president. And the trophy will be presented to the captain of the Bahamas squad, Big. Please give it up for all the participants and your gold medal winners, the Bahamas. We will now close the tournament with words from the FIBA America's president, Lucy Richards.
Pleasant good evening to all on behalf of the members of the Caribbean Basketball Confederation, FIBA Americas. We want to congratulate all of the teams that participate. We want to congratulate the silver medal team from the Virgin Islands national team, the bronze medal team from the Virgin Islands, the silver medal team from Cuba, and the gold medal team from the Bahamas, who will represent the CBC in Mexico on August 1st to the 7th. We thank you for coming, and we thank the members of the local organizing committee for the support and the people of the British Virgin Islands. Thank you and have a pleasant evening.
And there you have it.
I do want to remind you to come back on Tuesday and join us for the Tuesday. We ask you to come back and support women's basketball. We have members from the Bahamas women's team, members from the St. Vincent and Grenadines women's team who are already here. Come back and support these young women during the tournament. Thank you very much.
And there you have it, Uzi Richards with the closing remarks.
So we'll be back here on Tuesday.